What is going on, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming DraftKings one-game slate. We had the Falcons at the Jets. I'm excited about this one gamer. I like showdowns. I prefer them over 3 or 4 gamers. I like 2 gamers. I like showdowns, but I'm excited about the showdown slate. It's two interesting teams. I think there's a lot to kind of look into. But I'm excited about this slate. Like I said, before being hit like button for me, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. To tons y'all know we're here breaking down this single showdown slate. So I figured let's knock this breakdown now. I was researching a little bit earlier. It's kind of straightforward, but there's still options to talk about. So let's start with the Jets. So Zach Wilson, obviously the starting quarterback for this Jets team. He's not already, I mean, it's obvious he's not going to play. I think they're going to try to save Joe Flacco because he's going to start week one against the Ravens, which is an interesting concept to think about. But I don't imagine them playing Joe Flacco very much. I don't think they want to play him just because he is going to start. And then you have Mike White and Chris Strebler. So looking at the box score, Chris Strebler looked good. I mean, 6 for 9, 2 touchdowns, 62 yards. I think he's going to be the main guy that everybody's going to flock to, even though Mike White could play more. I'm. It's going to be close to me who I want to go to just because of the upside that Strebler brings. But then again, White played a little bit more. I don't mind going to Strebler. I think he's going to be the guy to go to in cash and GPP. So I think it's going to be Mike White. Running back wise, the running back snaps were everywhere. If y'all, like I said, if you look back, 2, 5, 6, 1, 3, 1. Not talking about Wilson and White, but the main guy that I would want to go to is the Michael P. Ryan. Obviously, he's going to be the main guy you want to go to, and in cash, everybody's going to want to go to him just based off like looking at the box score. He had 10 carries. He looked okay in those carries, but it doesn't really appeal to me. That's the thing, is when you have Michael Carter, when you have possibly Ty Johnson. I mean, he is questionable, yes, but I wonder when he's going to come back is my question. But anyways, Michael P. Ryan, the main guy they want to go to, obviously. Um, he's kind of the only standout for me on this Jets roster. And then on the receivers, you have a lot of options, obviously. So kind of going back to the bot score again, the main guy that looked good was Cager with the 40 yard. Well, I bet if you look at that, longest catch was 29. So really, he had one other catch for 11 yards. And that was about it. So the problem is they're the only guys you want to really go to is Lawrence Wilson and Mims when you have Elijah Moore only one catch. So again, it's the Jets. That's why I'm just kind of like speaking slowly, just because it is the Jets. I'm much rather go to the Falcons team here. That's the thing. Um, so not a lot really just stands out to me. If you want to go to Cager, he's going to be high in cash games, just because of that long catch that he had last week. But tight end is kind of interesting to me. If you, like I said, if you do look back, Tyler Conklin had 3 catches. He looked good in those three, with the 3 catches. So he's certainly someone you can look at. But again, just not a lot stands out. The defense doesn't really appeal to me. I'm much rather go to the Falcons defense if I had to pick. Um, and then obviously, I'm not really getting to the kicker. Let's talk about Atlanta. This is a better team to talk about. I want all of Desmond Ryder here. I think he looks amazing. He looked amazing last game. Obviously, he took it. He drove him to the win. 10 for 22, 2 TDs. He had rushing upside. That's the main guy you want to go to. I'm all over Desmond Ritter here. He's going to be the main quarterback I want to get to in all contests. And the running back wise, Alger is going to be an option, and so is Quadri Olson. Those are the main 2 guys I really want to go to. Like I said, if you look back, 5 carries, 3 carries. Um, that's kind of the main guy I want to go to. I think in GBP it's going to be Alger. In cash, you're going to want to go to Olson, and then really nobody else really stood out. Obviously, with the carries, receiving wise, this is what I don't like. So receivers wise, you have Drake London questionable. That's going to be the problem. He's not practicing, and you have Brian Edwards questionable. So here we go. He's already not going to play. Cool. Okay. So that drops us down to Zacchaeus, Hodge, Allison, Bird, Darby, Tate, Johnson, Batson, Bernard. So here we go. So Kadero Hodge obviously is a starter. It's going to be all. I mean, for now he's a starter, of course. So I don't mind going to the Kadero Hodge here at 7-6. I think you're going to have to look at a guy like Keyshawn Johnson. You're going to have to just because of the injuries. I mean, like I said, he came on Wednesday on this team. You have already Allison, who they're going to want to keep as a starter. They have Demir Bird, who is a vet in the game, Frank Darby, and then Auden Tate. So I don't mind going to Tate here. He saw good snaps. But again, the Falcons receiver is going to make or break it this late. So that's why I'm kind of looking at Hodge. I think if you want to get Keyshawn Vaughn, who just signed as a GBP flyer, Aiden Tate played the good snaps. I'm not really looking at Darby based on like I said the box score. Darby, it is what it is. But that's kind of where I'm looking at. Tight end wise, if we go back and look, I'm not playing Kyle Pitts. I'm not playing Fursker. I'm not really playing much of these tight ends. It is a showdown slate. That's why I'm really kind of stay away from tight ends. And you have Koo, who's obviously in play as a kicker. And you have the Falcons defense that I do like. So this is where I'm going to kind of look at, so I can just kind of talk about what I'm building. If you want to go if you want to go cash, I think it's going to be Ritter at your captain spot. And then I don't mind taking a shot on Olsen. And then if you want an option to stack with, because if we look back, Bernard, Parker. Okay. So if you look back, like I said, I'm going to go Kadero Hodge. And then if I need a piece of the Jets. That's where I'm really going to hone in on P. Ryan. And then if you want to go with the Atlanta defense. So there's your little Atlanta stack that I don't mind going to whatsoever. With Ritter at Captain Olsen at the flex, Kadero Hodge is a pass catcher for Ritter, and then the Falcons defense. I don't mind going this route. So that kind of wraps up this interesting slate for us guys, though. Thank you for tuning in. Hope it's a great safe rest of the night. Have a good one, everybody.